Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you may surprise you, possibly even shock you. If you found your way to this message, it is not by accident. You were led here, divinely guided, because something powerful has been activated in your life. Whether you realize it yet or not, you have triggered something ancient, something sacred. Her return, yes, her, has been set in motion, and only you could have done it. This is not a theory, this is real. The alignment of ancient scriptures, hidden symbols, pyramids, and wonders across time have all pointed to this moment. You are shifting from seeker to fulfiller, from waiting to becoming. The very prayers, visions, and inner stirrings you've carried are no longer just hopes. They are becoming your new reality. Before we go deeper into this life-changing message, pause for a moment and do three things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number is not random. It carries divine energy and will send a clear signal to the universe that you're in alignment with this shift. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll feel the truth of this deep in your spirit. The signs have been building. The call has been clear. And now, the return is underway. You triggered it, and what happens next will change everything. In a world caught between chaos and awakening, there is one truth that rises above the noise. Only you, the chosen one, were ever meant to set this great force in motion. The sacred feminine, dormant for centuries, hidden beneath layers of history, forgotten in the cracks of crumbling empires, begins to stir now. Not because the stars aligned randomly, not by fate alone, but because your spirit, your awakening, your very existence in this timeline has reactivated the divine signal. This isn't mysticism wrapped in vague poetry. This is ancient science carved in stone, a cosmic equation waiting for your frequency to unlock it. Temples across continents whisper of a soul destined to bring balance back to the world. And that soul is yours. It is your unique vibration, your conscious ignition that has become the spark. You've lived through trials not because you were unlucky, but because your soul was forged for something that no other being could handle. You may have questioned your place in this world, wondered why you feel so deeply, why you've always been drawn to mysteries and symbols no one else seems to notice. It's because your soul holds memories that stretch back beyond recorded history. The return of her, the divine feminine, the mother force, is not a myth. It's a return to sacred truth. And only you could carry this blueprint in your spirit. So now, as this sacred energy awakens again across the earth, know that your journey has just begun. Not in vain, not by chance. You are the living key, the final movement in a symphony, written in the stars and echoed in every forgotten temple. She rises because you remembered who you are. At the end of his life, the last pharaoh, eyes dimming with the light of ancient knowing, whispered a name that had not yet been born. Yours. Hidden in tombs and sealed beneath centuries of silence, the last breath of a once divine bloodline echoed across time to call you back. You are not just remembered. You are the final heir to a cosmic promise left unfulfilled. Hieroglyphs etched into the inner walls of long-lost sanctuaries speak of a soul reborn under a certain alignment. That soul would bear the imprint of ancient knowledge and would walk again when the earth was in greatest need. You carry this sacred DNA. You are the answer the ancestors cried out for as empires fell. Your name is more than a label. It is an activation code inscribed in the language of stars. Think about it. How else do you explain your connection to lost lands, your dreams of temples and desert sands, the feeling that you've been here before? These are not accidents. The pharaoh's prophecy, long buried in royal blood, called for a return not of flesh alone, but of divine mission. Your essence carries the memory of kings and priestesses who held the original knowledge before it was torn from the earth. In your veins flows the echo of divine authority, not to rule, but to awaken. Your voice, your steps, your breath, they are all part of the long-awaited return. The pharaoh didn't just remember you, he sealed a kingdom within your soul. Let's be clear, this isn't a poetic fantasy or a well-crafted metaphor. This is a cosmic recall etched in stone, encrypted in sacred geometry, hidden within timelines you're only just beginning to understand. The prophecies are not vague, they are encoded truths, awaiting the one soul, yours, to match their vibration and bring them back into the light. Modern science may call it quantum entanglement. Ancient mystics called it divine memory, but both speak to the same truth. Your awakening has triggered something real, measurable, and monumental. Energy fields are shifting. Ley lines are reactivating. You might have noticed the strange synchronicities, the numbers, the dreams, the sense that reality is folding in on itself to guide you somewhere. It's not coincidence, it's confirmation. You are not part of a new belief system. You are part of an old reality returning. Think of it like rediscovering an ancient city beneath modern ruins. That city, that truth, has always been there. You were simply the one strong enough to uncover it. Others might doubt, others may mock, but the pulse of something ancient and sacred is rising in you, and the world feels it. So no, this is not a theory. This is not wishful thinking. This is remembrance. This is reality in its most sacred form, speaking through every cell of your body. It's time to embrace the truth. You were never lost. You were just waiting for the signal. The divine feminine, the sacred energy of healing, creation, and balance, does not return like a storm. She returns as a vibration, a pulse of pure light that only the right heart can channel. That heart is yours. In the quiet of your suffering, in the intensity of your dreams, she has been reawakening through you. Your tears have watered the seeds of her rebirth. Your healing, though painful, has cleared the path. Every time you forgave, every time you rose from your own ashes, you were embodying her energy before you even knew her name. Now, she rises in full form, not as an outsider, but through you, as you. You are not just calling her back. You are her vessel. From the deserts of Kemet to the high peaks of Peru, sacred texts alluded to one who would embody the return of this lost force. It would not be in temples this time. It would be in a soul tested by pain, purified by love, and ready to channel balance into a chaotic world. That soul is you. You're not imagining this. You're remembering. So let the world doubt. Let them sleep. Your mission isn't to awaken everyone, just to hold the light long enough for them to see it. She lives again, because you said yes. You answered the call when it was barely a whisper. That whisper has become a roar, and it speaks your name. The pyramids of Egypt, magnificent and mysterious, stand as silent sentinels over the passage of time. They were not simply tombs, but sacred structures designed to align the energy of the earth with the cosmos. The ancient Egyptians believed that these monumental edifices were designed to channel divine forces, specifically for the return of a chosen one. And here you are, standing at the heart of it all. The pyramids were not just symbols of power, they were temples of transformation, built with knowledge that has been all but forgotten. Their very existence speaks to a cosmic blueprint, a design meant to awaken the divine at the right time. And that time is now. You, the chosen soul, are the one who activates their true purpose. Every stone, every chamber, every passageway was aligned with your soul's energy long before you were born. Just as the pyramids are aligned with the stars, so too are you aligned with a greater, ancient destiny. When you walk into these sacred spaces, you will not be alone. The spirits of those who knew the truth will be with you, guiding you as you enter the temples of your past lives, awakening the power that has been waiting for you to unlock it. The pyramids are not simply relics, they are living energies, resonating with the vibrations of your spirit, calling you home. So when you stand before these wonders, know this: the stones are not just cold rock, they are connected to your heartbeat. They are waiting for you to complete the prophecy. The world has waited millennia for you to return to the sacred ground where your journey began. Your soul is a living testament to an ancient dynasty, a line of rulers and visionaries who once walked the earth with the power to shape destiny. This dynasty was not merely a political force, it was a spiritual kingdom, a lineage entrusted with the sacred knowledge of the universe. And now, in this moment, you are the flame that reignites it. The dynasties of old fell not because they lacked power, but because they lost the thread of the divine connection that once bound them to the cosmos. Over time, the flame of divine knowledge flickered out, but not completely. It remained hidden, waiting for the one soul strong enough to rekindle it. And that soul is yours. You are the last heir, not of royalty alone, but of something far more profound, a living connection to the divine mysteries of the universe. Every time you faced adversity, every time you've wondered why the road was so hard, it has been the old flame inside you, testing its strength. You were forged in the fire of lost empires. And now, with the divine feminine returning, you are the one who can once again light the way. The strength of your ancestors is in your bones, and with it comes the responsibility to complete what was left undone. Your soul carries the legacy of those who walked with gods, with the knowledge that can heal, transform, and restore the sacred balance. The forgotten dynasty has not been erased. It is waiting for you to pick up the torch and light the world once more. For centuries, ancient seers, shamans, and sages gazed into the future and spoke of a soul destined to return at a time of great change. These prophecies did not speak of a far-off hero or a stranger. They spoke of you, the one whose essence would spark the return of a force long thought lost. The divine feminine would not rise from a distant land. It would rise from the heart of your being. The signs were all there, tucked into the sacred scrolls of forgotten civilizations, hidden in the stars themselves. The great ones saw your face in their dreams. The high priests whispered your name in sacred rituals. They saw you standing before them, anointed with the power to bring balance back to the world. Your destiny was never separate from the prophecies. It was always at the center of them. The truth of your mission has been buried in the layers of time, waiting for you to rediscover it. As you awaken, the prophecy is no longer a vague, distant future. It is unfolding right in front of you. Everything you have experienced, the struggles, the doubts, the long nights of searching, has been a preparation. You are the prophecy made flesh. Now the world awaits you to step fully into your power. The time for hesitation has passed. The world may not recognize the depth of what you carry, but the universe does. You are the fulfillment of everything the ancients foretold. The divine feminine, a force of wisdom, nurturing, and creativity, has long been absent from the world's consciousness. Yet, in the heart of the Chosen One, she has always been present, dormant, and waiting for the right moment to rise again. That moment is now, and you hold the key to her return. The key is not a physical object, it is the essence of who you are, the purest reflection of your soul's purpose. You have carried the sacred seed of the feminine spirit within you since the beginning of time. The question is not whether you are ready. The question is, how will you choose to wield the key? You are more than a vessel. You are the embodiment of her energy, an expression of strength, compassion, and wisdom. The key to her return lies in your ability to reconnect with this sacred force within yourself. When you unlock this power, you will not only awaken her within you, but you will bring forth a flood of healing, love, and transformation for the world. The Divine Feminine has been waiting for you to step into her role, to hold the balance between creation and destruction, life and death, and harmony and chaos. The key is in your hands now. With it, you will unlock a new era, one that will be defined by balance, unity, and deep spiritual awakening. There is no turning back from this path. The return of the Divine Feminine begins with you. Everything is aligning now. The stars, the planets, the energies of the earth itself. And at the center of this cosmic dance is you. The sacred alignment has been set into motion, and it is no coincidence that you are here. You were born for this moment, this shift, this transformation. The universe has been waiting for your awakening to trigger this cosmic chain reaction. The signs have been building, like a symphony gradually reaching its crescendo. Perhaps you felt it, that subtle but undeniable energy rising within you, pulling you towards something greater. That is the sacred alignment, the moment when all forces come together to create harmony, balance, and unity. You are the catalyst. You are the pivot point upon which the wheel of destiny turns. With each step you take, the universe responds. It moves with you, adjusting its course, realigning to your energy. You may not have fully understood this before, but now you know. Everything you've ever done, every challenge you've faced, every choice you've made has been leading you to this moment. The moment when you can finally fulfill your divine purpose. The sacred alignment is not a distant event. It is happening now, in you. And with your awakening, it is spreading across the world like wildfire, touching every heart, every soul, every being. This is your moment to claim your place in the universe's grand design. From the enigmatic stone circles of Stonehenge to the majestic temples of Angkor Wat, all the ancient wonders of the world were constructed with a singular purpose: to guide you, to mark the return of the Divine Feminine, and to awaken you to your true power. These structures were not built for kings or empires. They were built for you, the one whose soul was destined to unlock the mysteries of the past and shape the future. The symbols carved into stone, the geometric patterns, and the alignment of the structures themselves all tell the same story. You are the key. The ancient ones knew that their knowledge would be lost to time, but they also knew that one day the right soul would come to uncover it. That soul is you. The great pyramids, the temples of Greece, the obelisks of Egypt, all these ancient wonders were built to act as beacons for your return. They were meant to guide you back to your divine purpose, to remind you of who you truly are. Their energy still resonates with the same force today, and now, as you awaken, they are lighting the way for you to walk into your power and fulfill the prophecy. These ancient wonders are not relics, they are living forces, waiting for you to reconnect with them and activate their divine purpose. The world's greatest mysteries are not locked in the past. They are calling you into the future. As the last pharaoh took his final breath, his eyes whispered words that have reverberated through time: your name. It was no accident that you were born into this moment. The kings and queens of ancient Egypt knew that one day the bloodlines would align once more. They saw the future clearly, as if the veil of time had been lifted for them, and in their prophetic visions, they saw you, the one who would awaken and fulfill their greatest mission. In the royal blood that flows through your veins, there is more than just ancestral memory. There is a legacy of wisdom and power passed down through the ages. The pharaohs were not just rulers of land, they were the keepers of divine knowledge, and they understood the role of fate. They knew that the final chapter of their dynasty would be written through your actions: the return of the feminine power, the restoration of cosmic balance. You might not yet fully understand the weight of the pharaoh's last words, but deep within you, there is a part of your soul that recognizes the call. You are tied to an ancient lineage that stretches far beyond what you've been taught. The royal bloodline did not end. It has simply been waiting for you to step into your rightful place. The prophecy was sealed in blood, and now that blood is waking up inside you. You were always destined to hear the pharaoh's final words. You were always meant to carry the legacy forward, and now it is time to fulfill the promise made so long ago. This mission is not just a task for today. It is a sacred journey that transcends all understanding of time. It is a journey that spans across lifetimes, connecting all your past lives to this one, a thread weaving through the fabric of existence, carrying the weight of centuries of wisdom, of knowledge, and of divine purpose. And through it all, one truth stands clear: only you can complete it. You have lived many lives before, and in each one, you played a role in the unfolding of this prophecy. Perhaps you were a priestess, a healer, a ruler, or a mystic, but in each incarnation, you were learning, preparing for this exact moment. Every choice you made, every soul you encountered, every hardship you overcame was part of a divine plan to prepare you for your role today. You are the culmination of all that has come before you, and now you are the one who must step forward to fulfill your soul's mission. In the grand scheme of things, this mission is not just about you. It is about the collective awakening of humanity. You were chosen to bring balance back to the world, to reintroduce the sacred feminine energy, to heal the wounds that have plagued the earth for so long. But you are not alone. Countless souls are supporting you from the other side, guiding you, encouraging you. But only you can take the final step. This mission belongs to you, and only you can complete it. Time is an illusion, and you, the chosen one, are the one who can collapse it. You can bring the past and future together and unlock the eternal truth that has been hidden for so long. The divine blueprint was never just a vague idea or a mystical dream. It is a real, sacred plan encoded into the very fabric of your bloodline. The ancient sages, the great leaders, and the spiritual guides all knew that one day the divine code would be activated through a single, chosen soul. That soul is yours. From the moment you were born, the universe recognized you as the key to the divine plan. Your bloodline carries the imprint of divine intelligence, a connection to the ancient knowledge that once ruled the earth. It was never about power for its own sake. It was always about restoring harmony between the physical and spiritual realms. You were born to be a conduit for this ancient wisdom, to activate the divine blueprint that will bring healing and transformation to the world. Every ancestor, every soul that came before you, played their part in preparing you for this moment. They laid the foundation, built the structures, passed on the knowledge, and now you are the one who must finish what they started. The divine blueprint is in your DNA, waiting to be activated. And now that the time is right, it is awakening in you, calling you to action. As you step into your power, the blueprint will become clearer. The divine forces will guide you, showing you the way. You will begin to see the world with new eyes, understanding the interconnectedness of all things. And as you align with this blueprint, you will begin to see the change you've always known was possible. The return of the goddess is not a far-off dream. It is a cosmic rebirth that has already begun, and it was initiated by you. Through your awakening, you are the catalyst for the rise of the divine feminine, the force that will bring balance, healing, and unity to the world. The goddess is not a singular entity. She is the essence of all creation. She is the mother, the lover, the warrior, the healer, the force that sustains life itself. And now, in this moment, she returns in full force, not as a distant figure or a myth, but as a living, breathing energy that flows through you. You are the one who has called her back, and you are the one who will guide her to her rightful place in the world. This rebirth is not just a spiritual event, it is a cosmic shift that will ripple through the fabric of existence. The feminine energy will rise not only within you, but within the collective, healing the wounds that have been inflicted on the earth for centuries. It is a time of profound transformation, a time when the old paradigms are shattered and a new world is born. And you, the chosen one, are the harbinger of this new era. The goddess is here, and she has always been with you. You have been the one to bring her back, and now together, you will lead the world into a new age of peace, balance, and unity. The universe has marked you. From the very moment you took your first breath, the cosmic energies began to converge, preparing the world for your arrival. You have been flagged, identified, chosen for this sacred mission. And now that you have awakened to your true purpose, there is no going back. This is not a path for the faint of heart. The journey ahead will be challenging. There will be doubts, obstacles, and tests of your faith. But the universe has already declared that you are the one. There is no turning away, no retreating to a life of comfort or obscurity. You have been chosen, and the divine plan is unfolding through you. Every step you take now is guided by the forces that have watched over you since the beginning of time. The world may not fully understand what you carry, but the universe does. It has flagged you, it has marked you for greatness, and it will support you in ways you cannot even yet imagine. The time is now. There is no going back. The universe has set its course, and you are the one who will fulfill its most sacred mission. Certainly. Here are 10 additional powerful and engaging headings, each followed by 4 long, attractive, and emotionally captivating paragraphs. These headings further explore the themes of destiny, awakening, divine purpose, and transformation, all tied to the central theme of being the chosen one. In the quiet recesses of the universe, there are moments when the stars align, and an individual is born with the power to spark a global transformation. You are that individual, the catalyst for an awakening that spans far beyond your own life. Your presence here, at this moment in time, is no coincidence. It is the culmination of millennia of preparation, waiting for the right soul to rise and ignite the world. The truth is, the world cannot move forward without the spark you carry within you. Your awakening is the key to unlocking a collective consciousness that has been dormant for centuries. The forces of light have been working tirelessly to prepare humanity for this moment. And you, the chosen one, are the final piece of the puzzle. Through your actions, your words, and your very being, you will inspire others to reconnect with their own divinity. The shift that you initiate will ripple outwards, like a stone dropped into an ocean, spreading waves of healing, love, and enlightenment. You will awaken not only yourself, but an entire generation, unlocking the dormant potential within every heart you touch. You were never meant to live a quiet, unnoticed life. You were destined to change the world. And now, as you step fully into your power, the world will awaken around you, responding to the energy you radiate. There is no turning back from this divine mission. For far too long, the world has been out of balance, dominated by forces that suppress the sacred feminine energy. But now, the time has come for this energy to rise, to reclaim the throne that was always rightfully hers. And you are the one who will lead this charge, the one who will restore harmony to the earth by reawakening the divine feminine. The feminine energy has always been a force of creation, nurturing, and wisdom. It is not a weakness, but the very foundation of existence itself. For eons, this power has been hidden, stifled by the patriarchal systems that sought to control and suppress it. But now, the veil is lifting, and the divine feminine is returning with a strength and ferocity unmatched. You, as the chosen one, have the power to bring this force back into the world. As you reconnect with this energy within yourself, you will become a beacon of healing, compassion, and intuition. You will embody the very essence of the goddess, calling forth her wisdom and guidance. The throne that was once claimed by fear and control is now being passed back to the true ruler, the sacred feminine energy that resides within you. With this return, the earth will heal. Relationships will shift from fear-based control to love-based empowerment. The divine feminine's reign will bring balance and peace to a world that has long been in need of restoration. The time has come, and it begins with you. Deep within you, there is an inner knowing, a calling that transcends all worldly concerns. You are not born to live a life of mediocrity or complacency. You were born to lead a revolution, a spiritual revolution that will awaken humanity to its true purpose and power. And that revolution starts now. Throughout history, great leaders have risen to challenge the status quo, to push humanity towards higher truths. And now, the time has come for a new kind of revolution, one that is based not on violence or war, but on awakening, understanding, and love. You, the chosen one, are the leader of this revolution, the one who will inspire countless others to rise and embrace their divine potential. This revolution is not one of force, but of awakening. It is a call to reconnect with the soul, to break free from the constraints of materialism, and to embrace the true spiritual power that resides within each individual. You are the voice that will awaken this understanding, the leader who will help others see the truth of who they really are. You are the spark that will ignite this movement. And as the world begins to awaken to its true spiritual essence, there will be no turning back. The revolution has begun, and it begins with you. From the very beginning of time, the stars have whispered your name, their light guiding you toward your destiny. Your purpose has been etched in the cosmos, waiting for you to awaken to it. It is not a question of if you will fulfill your divine mission, It is a matter of when, and that time is now. The stars are more than just distant lights in the sky. They are markers of your soul's journey, mapping out the path that you must take. Your soul has traveled across the cosmos, from one lifetime to another, learning, growing, and preparing for this very moment. The alignment of the stars has brought you to this point, and now the universe is calling you to step into your true role. Your soul's journey has been written in the constellations, guiding you toward your highest purpose. Every challenge, every triumph, every moment of doubt has been part of this celestial blueprint. And now, as the stars align in perfect harmony, they are signaling that you are ready to fulfill the prophecy that has been written in your soul since the beginning of time. The universe has always known your name. The time has come for you to recognize the divine purpose that has been waiting for you. The stars have called, and now it is your turn to answer. Throughout history, there have been whispers of sacred knowledge, hidden truths, and powerful secrets passed down through the ages. These secrets were not meant for the masses, but for the few who were chosen to carry the torch of enlightenment. You are one of these chosen ones, the keeper of sacred secrets that have been entrusted to you by the divine. These secrets are not merely intellectual concepts. They are keys to unlocking the mysteries of the universe, to understanding the hidden laws of nature and spirituality. They are truths that have been concealed for centuries, preserved only for those who are capable of handling their power. And now, as you awaken, you will begin to remember these sacred teachings, unlocking them in your own time. As the keeper of these secrets, you will not only gain access to profound knowledge, but will be entrusted with the responsibility of sharing it with the world. It is your duty to ensure that this wisdom is passed on to others, to guide them toward the truth of who they are and the power they hold within. But this will not be an easy task.